It's been hot in San Diego, record temperature hot. Our utility grid is taxed and water is in short supply. Scientists predict all of this will continue thanks to climate change. Many people are doing what they can to reduce their impact on the environment, but some take it much farther than others.
Welcome to our green home. I want to show you around and show you what we've done.
In the past 10 years, Encinitas resident Dadla Panazil has transformed his home into a green building wonderland.
My motivation is primarily to stop climate change. I'm very concerned.
But Panazil doesn't let this concern weigh him down. He calls himself an Energizer bunny, and he seems to move even faster as he excitedly shows us around.
It's a very cool thing. We have gray water from the shower. So when I put this button, and now the water in the shower is going to the backyard. And it takes the water from the shower, which comes out of the wall here. Here's the gray water.
He saves all his shower water and uses it on his garden. A solar-powered pump warms the tap water that would normally go down the drain.
This may look hokey, but this is just how it is.
And don't get him started on his insulation. I'll let him explain.
So I got this house right here, and since I can't do this to my house, I will do this to this house, and I will insulate it just like that, okay? Which is just what we have here, but it's not that good because this is not enough. Why is this not enough? If you ever went skiing and you wore this skiing, you would probably be cold because the air blows right through the insulation. So you need one more thing. What is that? You need an air barrier, which is a windbreaker. This doesn't let air through. So together, these two things make a really good layer of insulation.
Panazil's windows and walls are also specially designed.
What you may think is paint is not paint. This is called American clay. It's a earth clay. It adds thermal mass to the building. So thermal mass is like when you're in a cave, and it's really cold. It's because all the stone absorbs the heat, and even though it could be 90 degrees outside in a cave, it's really cold. It's kind of like that.
Panazil and his wife remodeled their home before he knew about green building, so there are other changes he wishes he'd made. But in some ways, he got lucky.
You may think, oh, these guys were so smart to build on the north side of the property so we have south-facing windows. Well, I didn't know any of this when I did the remodel. I was totally ignorant of green building.
The house is surrounded by trees and plants grow above the windows, bringing a lot of shade.
We put this overhang lower, and then we grew this wonderful vine over it, which has these really pretty white flowers that I don't know the name of, but they smell really good.
In one place, Panazil added a metallic sheet called aluminate to help keep out more sun. The house is also approved as a wildlife habitat.
There are 2 apricots behind me and a peach.
His garden is filled with trees bearing apples, lemons, apricots, and macadamia nuts, and he gets his own honey from his beehive. Panazil works as a green building consultant.
If it weren't for climate change, I probably would be, building guitars or something.
He charges between $15,000 to $30,000 to upgrade a building's insulation. It's worth it, he says, not just because of the utility bills.
If we can reduce our building emissions, we can take away all that heat-trapping gas going into the atmosphere, which is going to slow climate change. If we insulated every building in this country, we would probably stop climate change.
Panazil seems like a relentlessly optimistic cheerleader for combating climate change, but he's also realistic.
I wake up every morning thinking we're screwed, but then I'm not really happy with myself. I'm not ready to give up, and I don't think anybody would be happy taking the easy road and just say, oh, the hell with it, we've messed it up. I'm here to ask for help because I can't do this by myself. I'm getting old.
Claire Trageser, KPBS News.